Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rick's Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot with the Brat Tat Tat. What up?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. So, y'all, Toni Braxton, she breaks her silence amid her sister Tamar Braxton's recent hospitalization. She took to Instagram to spread the message about importance of family and sisterhood. And in the post, she wrote, "Family is everything, especially sisters." And we keeping Tamar in our prayers. All right, y'all, moving on. They say Ellen has built the brand on the phrase, "Be kind." And now Warner Media has launched the probe, of course, to report the toxic work environment that she has supposedly created, that experts say her career may be doomed. I know Gary talked about this the other day, but it's more and more and more to the story. So, of course, rumor says she was bullying her staff. You know, it was an investigation which had interviews of 10 current and former staff members. So the investigation went on, and it's like no one is speaking out on her behalf. But her list of powerful pals that include Jennifer Aniston, Lady Gaga, Justin Timberlake, Oprah Winfrey, all of them have something to say. But Eric Schiffer, the chairman of the Reputation Management Consultants, he told Fox she should be perpetuating one of the biggest frauds in American celebrity. There are now serious investigators looking into the allegations, and the findings are as damning as what has been reported. Then you can catch Ellen on her show Go Boom. Meanwhile, the allegations of a toxic work environment were addressed by the show's executive producers, and they took to blame themselves. They said, "We are truly heartbroken and sorry to learn that even one person in our production family has had to have a negative experience." They said, "It's not who we are or not who we strive to be, and the mission Ellen has set for us." They said that they know what they do for day-to-day responsibilities, and the show is completely on the producers. But, you know, some people say it won't stick because a lot of people saying she's been arrogant the entire time, and, you know, she won't accept responsibility and what's happening in leadership. That's why she won't step up. You know, so we just got to see what's going on with this. But I just feel like this is probably some disgruntled staff. Like, they're not even grateful, it don't seem like they even did have a job. Even if they lost the job but don't have it anymore, you got to work on the Ellen DeGeneres show, so that's good for your resume. Like, you got to look at the positive side of things. Like, let that lady, maybe she don't have good days every day.
Here's the thing. Man, get out your feelings and go to work. Get your check and go home.
Okay.
If you ain't directly sexually harassed or mistreated or whatever, the thing about it is, what I have found over the 30 years, man, sometimes people get in their feelings and they bring their personal stuff to the job. See, one thing about our people, black folks become cousins off the bat. So how come some mornings I might walk in the studio, I might say, "Hey, what's up, y'all? All right, let's get started. Here we go." Right? I don't have time to ask everybody, "How your mama doing?" Well, how your grandmama doing? Well, how you feeling? And you got to hug everybody and babysit everybody. Man, that's draining. And I swear, over the past 30 years, some people, especially when you're working in the South, see, I can work all day in New York and Baltimore because everybody ain't on there. But boy, when you start getting down in Georgia and Alabama and South Carolina and Florida and all this stuff, you got to hug everybody, ask everybody how their mama doing, and let everybody know that you read the obituary and all this stuff. And because if you go in there and start working and you don't ask nobody how they doing, that's not your job.
Now you rude.
To ask, you rude. You rude and you don't care about people. You don't understand, man. CEOs and bosses have their own problems, their own stuff that they're dealing with, and some people just want to go to work and work. That's why Steve Harvey said, because I'm going to tell you something. When Steve Harvey said, "Hey, I don't want nobody, coming in my dressing room." I've been in the chair getting makeup done and having somebody standing there pouring out their personal problems and stuff, and then you feel guilty and obligated to help them with all this stuff. And the minute you get too cool with somebody, or the minute folks get comfortable, my grandmama called it too familiar. If you're not being mistreated, go to work, do your job, go home.
Amen. And on that note, we're going to end the hot spot.
Drop your feelings at the door.
That's
Drop your feelings
You're not there to be friends.
Brat, I know when you're dealing with something, I can kind of tell a little bit, but I know, you might not talk as much when we off the air, but you know how to turn it off and be professional.
That's
do
right.
what you got to do. And if we want to talk about it later, we talk about it later, but we don't bring that stuff to the show. We ain't got time to hug everybody all the time.
Right.
That's why we get along so good, and that's why we've been on the air for 15 years.
And that's why we're going to be listening to this quarantine cuisine meal stuff with Chef Kurt Boudreaux coming up next, y'all. And we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, y'all.